Hello everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. This is episode 6, and it will be the last episode until September 28th, which I know is a long while, but I'm going to be heading back to Caltech after leaving the hotel and the internship here at Microsoft. So I don't have my computer with me. It's actually being shipped directly to Caltech, so there won't be any streams until that time, until the 28th of September. So in theory, hopefully, depending on coursework, we'll keep a fairly consistent schedule, same as always. It's 8 to 10 p.m. PDT on Saturdays and occasionally Sundays. Probably more occasionally on the Sundays than it has been thus far when I get back to Caltech and start term. I also went ahead and messed around with some of the settings in graphics and tried the fight again to see if the walker would not cause that graphical issue we faced last time, and the answer is a solid no, actually. Unfortunately, it seems that the rendering problem continues, regardless of what settings you're on. I couldn't get it to fix itself or solve it in any way. There wasn't any information online that I found that resolved the issue. So I guess we'll just have to wait for No Man's Sky to be patched. And that's all we got. So, here's what we're going to do instead. We're not going to summon the walker. Instead, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing we did before, except only get up to level 3 at most, instead of level 4. Ideally, we won't run into any more crashes this time around, this episode. For those of you who saw last episode, I am sure you are quite aware of the numerous crashes we faced. Quite unfortunate. Alright. Oh no. Ah! Okay. That's okay, we can get the door. I believe. We just got... Oh, Sentinel searching. You know, we don't even have to actually fight the Sentinels. I just kind of wanted to, because I wanted the walker brain, which I can't get. But you know, if they're not gonna come after us, we can just blow the door, wait for them to finish searching for the next few seconds. So I'll just keep floating around. Turn. And they're gone. Easy as that. Wow, that was incredibly simple. Alright. So we're not going to fight any Sentinels. Oh well. Better than having the game crash. That's for sure. Alright. So, inside this is the Korvax facility itself. Don't actually remember what it was for. I think it was an industrial facility. I think that's what Apollo said. Something like that. We're going to go ahead and grab all of the nanite goodies and nav data, which I don't need. Oh, I have too much nav data. I need to turn it in. I have not done that. I have not yet turned it in to the cartographer to get new nav points. Synth plant. Oh, we need pure ferrite. Okay, we got chromatic metal. That's good. Sodium, pure ferrite. Of course, it always comes down to pure ferrite, doesn't it? Portable refiner. Don't have one. Guess what I do for that? Ferrite dust. So let's quickly make one metal plate, and we're gonna turn that into a refiner that we take with us, and then we'll grab some rocks. I am sure there is a plethora of ferrite. Right? Hold up. Where's the nearest? There we go. Yeah, you've got ferrite in you. Oh, you've also got ammonia. That's fine. Your primary element is ferrite, and that's all that matters. Dihydrogen, sure, that's good too. Okay, ferrite dust. We'll refine this into some pure ferrite, and then we'll unlock that terminal and see what's inside. Alright. Goody. Fantastic. Oh, geode. I'm gonna assume that has more. Okay, that just had all the pure ferrite we needed in it. Didn't have to build the refiner at all. Of course it did. I'm gonna get rid of the ammonia because I don't need it. Also, didn't go hunting for the larval pores yet, but I will very soon. I've gotten those 3, haven't turned them in yet. You can, as I mentioned before, refine them into nanites. So for instance, I'll just do one as an example because Actually, I'll do all of them as an example because I do need the nanites anyway. So this just makes 150 nanite clusters, so it's 50 each. And you can, I assume, just move those anywhere and it will work, but who knows. Anyway, let's get to it. Alright. The synth plant. Alright. Alright. The terminal houses an upgrade module, no space there, for my exosuit. However, I find few clues for Apollo. Okay. It seems the Korvax within this world left many days ago, apparently recalled on a priority transmission to their species flotilla. Something has them worried. What could that be? This place seems to have been more than just a factory. It was a home to the Korvax that lived within its walls. It appears they were experimenting with autonomy from their collective. Oh, well, I'm gonna assume this is similar to what Nada is, so to speak. They describe themselves as separated from the Korvax convergence, which is the single mind or essence that connects all of the Korvax, kind of like the Protoss. It's like the Kala. And I'm gonna assume that these Korvax were trying to do something similar, become autonomous, independent of their convergence, of this single mind to which they belong. That's my bet. I mean, I assume, based on the description. Alright, one of the internal sensors has recorded movement within the facility. It shows me footage of the vents at my feet. There's something in here. Whoa, there is something in here with me. Oh! I'm gonna shine a light on it, I guess. I want to look at it. Hope that won't make it angry. It is a small, hairy creature, shaking and afraid. It cries out, "Oh no!" The animal appears to have lived here for quite some time. There's a nest in the corner, vestiges of food upon a small dish, and even a few toys and trinkets. It was a companion of the Korvax. Oh, it was a pet. My scanner tells me the creature is gravely ill. Oh no! It will die no matter what intervention occurs. Well, I'm gonna try to save it. Oh no! I feed the creature. Nervously, it takes the carb and begins to eat. A few moments later, it violently coughs up much of its meal, only to continue the process, shivering with every mouthful. I move on from the factory complex, leaving the animal to this fate. Why was this side story here? Was it just to make me cry? Oh no! That's so sad. Why Hello Games? Why did you think that was important? Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. Ha 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 ha. Oh no. Hold up. Wait. Shoot. If I go to space, they'll follow me there, and they'll follow me in ships that I don't necessarily want to. No, you get the hell off my ship. All right, we're gonna defeat these ones and then disappear somehow. Where I don't know where, but we'll disappear somewhere. That looks like a cave up there, so we'll probably go there. We'll just casually run away, hide for like 30 seconds, and it'll be fine. Hey, we get an expert. Oh, no! Oh, no, shoot, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, return to the mission, agent. Ah, we finished it, that's right. We had a mission to, defeat a bunch of Sentinels. Well, I guess we only needed the one after this. Alright. Okay, fantastic. And now we run for the hills, quite literally. It's okay, it's just a little laser. It didn't even get halfway through our shield. Sentinel searching, they won't find me if I hide in this cave. Fantastic. Oh, didn't we need cave marrow for our scientist? Might as well go ahead and grab that now. Why not? We're in a cave. Cave marrow and something else. Actually, let me check, just out of curiosity. In scientific research. We talked to him already. Search for a power hotspot. I already have one. That's okay. Leap in the dark. Anyway, I guess we'll go back to that. I'm pretty sure he said cave marrow, even though it doesn't say it on our quest log. I'm reasonably confident. So I'm just gonna gather, like, 56. That seems reasonable. Alright, now we wait for 20 seconds. And then we return. I love the little chromatic aberrations, like the effects at the top of the screen. It's quite fascinating, just the details they added to make it feel like you're viewing this out through something, rather than just seeing it as it is. Because you do have an exosuit on, right? And in theory a helmet, I guess not always. We're we're a light bulb-like creature, so I guess we have a head per se, but it would probably still look like this anyway. I wonder if the effect is still there on more humanoid creatures, ones that see through eyes and not necessarily with a helmet. Alright, well, let's go contact Apollo. It was abandoned. We found pretty much nothing of use. It said there was an upgrade for our exosuit, didn't it? I don't see it, though. So maybe not. Maybe I just misread it. Or maybe it was something they were planning to add in and didn't. Alright, hey Apollo. Good work. Your attack on that factory paid off. Did you get any useful data? Not really, no. No matter. We have what we need. Do you? What? From where? Wasn't from me. Oh, I recorded countless signal flares when the Sentinels started to appear. Oh, that's right. So there wasn't any information in the factory itself. We were more concerned about whether or not the Sentinels were using portals to appear out of nowhere and come to attack us when we attacked the facility itself, which is kind of interesting. Energy streams sparked from the planet's surface, moving from monolith to monolith. We must be on the right track. Examine these structures. They are all linked. I know it. I'll attune your scanner to the Sentinel energy signals. We shall soon have our prey. That's interesting. Good luck. I'll speak to you on the other side. Alright, so this is connected with the monoliths. Not gonna lie, didn't expect that one, to be honest. Bring word of Apollo's plan to Nada. We could do that. That is true. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to board the space anomaly for fear that the game's gonna crash. So we're gonna not do that, and we're gonna follow the Sentinel energy trace. Ah, portal ley lines. Alright, where do they converge? Ley line link detected. I like that this is all in our home system, like we happened to crash here. We happened to crash here. Who knows why? No, leyline source, please. No, leyline source. There we go. We happened to crash here, and everything in this system is what we need to solve the mystery of the universe, of Artemis, of Apollo, of these portals and the Sentinels and everything. Were we tracking this before? Who knows? It's really interesting to contemplate the story that got us here and not necessarily the story that we're seeing now. It's pretty cool. In my, sort of completely unrelated, but I know there was no stream yesterday. I did say there was going to be a stream, but it didn't end up happening. I was really tired. Everything for the past week had been pretty exhausting, so I ended up not streaming. For the most part yesterday, to be honest, I relaxed. I played a lot of WoW Classic. In fact, I think that was the only game I played the entire day. It was really enjoyable. I'm liking WoW Classic a lot. For any of you who haven't played it yet, it's pretty fun indeed. Also, derived the discrete Lagrangian for a 2 pendulum on springs system, but that's just part of a cool project. I'm tempted to suddenly wax about all of the interesting things that are involved with such a system and with regards to chaos theory, but I won't. We're here to play a game, not talk about math. So, alright. Hello, Monolith. Pillars of Zatuela. Traveler. Well, we know one word. Alright, that's a start. Traveler Mezench. Yarnaulat Olkov Liatnino. I'm gonna try. I don't know what to expect as I approach the structures. An army of sentinels, perhaps? Some gateway through which I'll find Artemis? Those were both thoughts that crossed my mind. But in the shifting structure of this monolith, I feel something else. A story, a vision. It's already burning itself into my eyes. Well, might as well. The Traveler, Arrival. Is that like Act 1? The Traveler awoke beneath the shadow of a red star. Through the lonely cosmos they fled, yearning for purpose and meaning. They found an anomaly, an aberration, a door to the heavens. No Gek, no Viking, no Korvax could see it. Only the Traveler could perceive the portal, though they did not know how to step through. They did not know the secret language, the glyphs. Ah. They did not yet grasp the price of the final truth. Well, what are the glyphs? Well, we want to know. Of course we want to know. I am filled with the knowledge of the ancient traveler. I see glyphs in my mind, part of the code I need to activate the portal. Ah, that's fantastic. So we've gotten 2 of those glyphs because we talked to travelers out of sync with the universe in a couple of space stations, including the one in our home system, which is pretty cool. And now there's another portal glyph, or maybe multiple, or maybe all of them, who knows. As I depart, I spot a sentinel drone in the distance. It moves away quickly. Alright. Escape or destroy sentinels. Escape or destroy sentinels. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, poof. Well, here's the bad news. We can't fight them. Oh, no. And by we can't fight them, I mean we're going to fight them, and then I'm going to hide in this cave. Actually, I could just hide in the cave now. I'm not going to bother with the sentinels, to be honest. I'm afraid of crashing. I don't want that to happen. Alright, that's some nice Tetra Cobalt. 10 out of 10. Love those Vortex Cubes. Alright, well, we're just gonna briefly explore this cave, wait for the sentinels to disappear, and find another set of portal glyphs. It'll be really cool to have these because I know somewhere, somehow, at some point, we can use these to move across the universe. I only know this because I've seen pictures of people posting cool pictures of their bases or interesting creatures or places to locate. No, don't ski in here. All right, or places to locate like cool multi-tools or ships. And they always have those portal glyphs attached. So somehow I think they're coordinates that we can use to get to systems, which will be pretty interesting. All right, so we need to scan for more portal ley lines. Next link detected. Fantastic. It's on a different planet. It's on Negusio Tsuno, the toxic rainstorm planet. No, do not go towards the space anomaly. That is the opposite of what we want. There we go. Fantastic. Alright. Today's beverage, instead of water, is instead cranberry juice in a little can. I hope that wasn't too loud. I probably should have opened that before stream started. But I'm not a professional, as I'm sure you can see. Fun fact, I do absolutely love cranberry juice. I might have actually mentioned this on a previous stream, just because I love it so much. But unfortunately, and I probably also mentioned this part, because whenever I mention cranberry juice, I mention this. Caltech got rid of cranberry juice in the first week I was there as a freshman, and they took up a contract with this new company who makes absolutely terrible juices. Like, they're so bad. It's so awful. I wish we could get, like, Minute Maid or something to sponsor us. I'll contact Coca-Cola and be like, hey, don't suppose you'd like to strike up a contract with Caltech? That'd be amazing. I'd much prefer to have some good old cranberry juice and lemonade. It's still in the C-store. That's true. It is still in the C-store, but it's not freely available at Open Kitchen, which is where it's truly important. Alright, Leyline Source. This is a cool monolith. Is there a landing pad? I didn't even look for one, to be honest. Yeah, for any of you joining right now, thank you for stopping by. This will be the last stream until September 28th, so I hope you enjoy it. It'll be the 6th. This is the 6th episode in the series. We're gonna hopefully get through a decent part of the main quest today, and then we'll keep going a little later in September after I've moved back to Caltech. Alright. As I approach the structure, I feel that same burning sensation in my eyes. There is nothing to read, and yet I am more aware of these words than anything I have ever known. Activate. The Traveler. Sin. I'm going to call that Act 2. Alright. The Traveler found a way. They always did. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. I'm now very concerned. Within the shattered memories of Sentinels, the Traveler found the glyphs they needed. Okay, are these... Sorry for the break in reading, but are these Are these fully technological entities, or are they partially biological? We know the walkers have brains. I think organic brains? No, they said it's a cluster of like nanites in like some sort of, you know, in some sort of bundle that makes a brain. So what form of life are they? And it said it screamed. Do they perceive pain? That's even more concerning. It raises so many questions. They pass through the gateway, emerging before the face of omnipotence. The traveler asked the Atlas how many worlds were left to visit. They had seen so many in their life, they did not wish to die before they saw them all, and the Atlas answered. The Atlas is described as a god at every turn. It demands worship. But what actually is it? Is it a deity? Is it some power or force? We've seen it somehow control other creatures before. Actually, I think we've only seen it do that for the Korvax, which would make sense if it's some sort of just technological machine, right? Some sort of powerful series of, you know, some sort of powerful series of machines, like working in tandem that can like take control of other machines. Then it makes sense. We haven't actually ever seen it take control of anything biological. At least, certainly not us. Presuming we're biological, considering we're a light bulb, without consent. So, I don't know. Something that demands worship and is omnipotent. First, why would it demand worship? Second, is it actually what it claims to be? Nada doesn't believe so. Anyway, that's a long number, so I'm not going to read it. That's how many planets perhaps there are in No Man's Sky. More than could be seen in any lifetime. That's also true. I think you'd need... the calculation was done some time ago about how many lifespans you'd need to see all of the planets in No Man's Sky. Far more than one human lifetime, that much I remember. It was impossible to explore the universe before the traveler died. Well, give us the glyphs, friend. I am filled with knowledge of an ancient traveler. I see the glyphs in my mind. Another piece of the code. I think of the Atlas. I have encountered this name many times in my travels, yet its true nature still eludes me. I'm glad that the narration is on point with my thoughts. The vision fills me with fear. No, okay, that point's not on par. More curiosity than fear. Alright. Awesome. No sentinels came to kill us, at least not yet. So we're gonna leave before that can even happen. Oh, there are things to learn words, but you know, I'd rather leave before the sentinels get us than learn new words. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be on this planet, but maybe I'm wrong. Nope, I am wrong. It's back on the Firestorm planet, Surtur. Or, as I actually learned recently, Surtur is not necessarily the correct pronunciation. From what I've heard, a more accurate historical pronunciation is just Cert. Or something along those lines. I think the R is very, very light. And there's no, like, UR. It can just be, like, the R there. Or that's the sound that it makes. Cert. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, random fun facts. Look at all the things you're learning being here on stream. Aru, if you weren't here earlier, because I see you in the chat now, one of the things I mentioned, in my day off yesterday, I took some time to compute the discrete Lagrangian for a two-body pendulum system, where the strings attaching both the independent masses are springs, which is pretty cool, because it's in chaos theory, it's like the simplest physical example of chaos in a physical world, so it's pretty epic. I figure that's something you're interested in particular. And probably most of the people watching, to be honest. Like, I figure most of you are people who go to Caltech, because I haven't really, like, posted that these streams are happening to anyone that isn't in the Dabney chat. Alright, this time around, we're going to go ahead and activate the knowledge stones before... Oh, that's a useful word. Before we activate the thing that's going to give us the glyphs and possibly summon... Fantastic! And possibly summon the sentinels. I know, so many breaks and sentences. The Korvax word for fascinating, a word I use frequently. Alright, hello! Visitation of no. Okay, I'm not doing it. Everything here is Everything here is tinted with that same red, the same unobservable crimson that fills my vision when I blink. I don't like that. I can only hope this structure holds the final glyphs, and that my trial of these ruins is nearly over. Well, we know that there's 3, so presumably yes. The Traveler, a purpose. Act 3. The Atlas told the Traveler that they were the first of their kind, that a multitude would follow. Each would be endowed with the same noble soul, each able to travel from planet to planet in eternal solitude. Doesn't sound like a bad life to live. The first Traveler rejected the gift of the Atlas. This was not what they hoped for. What was the purpose of infinity if you could not see it all, if you were alone, if you would one day die? To explore, and then have knowledge, and possibly share it with, the other races and everything, or whatever. Or maybe just to have the fun of exploration. Alright, dying's fine, it's part of life. The first Traveler cursed the Atlas and claimed they would find a way to survive no matter the cost. I feel like this first Traveler is kind of like me, to be honest. I'm not necessarily sure I want to follow the Atlas. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't. The idea of bowing down to something that claims to be omnipotent, and yet other people claim it to be false, I don't know. There's evidence of it. I mean, clearly it exists, but what it is, I'm not sure. It could be lying to us. In fact, I'm reasonably confident it is. It just, how much sense does it make for an omnipotent entity to demand worship and not to force worship if it truly wants it that badly? Why would it need us to listen to it? That's my big question here. Anyway, all of these worlds, all of time itself, it will be for the Travelers to witness. Well, speaking of witnessing, I am filled with the knowledge of the ancient Traveler. I see the final glyphs in my mind, the final portion of the code. Alrighty, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the last of it. Alright. Locate and activate a portal. Alright, fantastic. Well, let's do it. Is it on this planet, perchance? It is! But it's very far away, so to space we go. Alright. In 8 seconds, we're going to step through our first portal. We'll see what it has to offer. Well, I mean, I assume, at least I hope, it'll take us to Artemis or something, because we don't know how to get there. Nobody does. According to other people, the star system where Artemis is doesn't exist. So the portal is kind of our only chance to get there. I have to wonder where Apollo is, too. Just because, well, he doesn't seem to be lost, but he doesn't seem to want to communicate with us either, so. Or rather, communicate his position. He's giving us things to go find. He's not necessarily saying, hey, this is where I am. Let's meet up and figure it out, Alright. Was that thunder? Fascinating. Alright. Alright. Hello. We have found Essium Pip's Restless Sleep, a portal with 16 glyphs. Traveler anomaly confirmed. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Breach, breach, breach. I approach the portal. I think of every passing thought and idle wish that led me to this moment. Within this gateway, I might find Artemis, I might find the source of the Sentinels, I might find a whole new universe, but it is more than this. This is not fate. I am making a choice, a leap of faith that somewhere out there in the dark, I will find who I am meant to be. I step forward, not knowing what I will find on the other side, but I feel it deep in my heart, the call towards a deeper truth. This will be the start of everything. All right, here we go. Okay, where are we going? Oh, mystical portal. Where are we going? We are on a glitch world. Is that it?
Hostile system.
Warning, hostile system. Great. Fantastic. I love hearing that. Have we been here before? Probably not. I guess I can check. Nope. Wait, no, yes. Oh. Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't. I'll be honest, I don't remember. There are lots of glitch worlds. Or at least lots of glitch worlds that we found. No, the only glitch world that we found was in that red star system, and it didn't have things. So this is a brand new star system that it's taken us to. Atlas protocols initiated. Oh boy, I don't know what to do about that. I'm just gonna keep scanning things, because that's what I do. In the face of danger, I record data. Alright. That is true in real life, too. Oh no! Okay, maybe it is omnipotent. I'm just wondering. Hey, friendo. Hi. Oh, we stepped on a light and learned another word. We've seen another one of you before, but you look completely different. My ship isn't here. I don't have any way of escaping. I'm gonna click on these little bubbles and hope we learn more words. It might actually just be that one. It might just be the one in front of the Atlas. Yeah, I think it is. Alright. So, hello, Atlas entity. I might have once pledged to follow your path, just because I didn't know what else to do, but I'm not sure I want to. I'm gonna break that blood pact or whatever we sealed. Don't mind me. The unity of Goham. Hello, Atlas. Hello, world! I'm sorry, as a software engineer, that's really funny. An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface. We were once travelers. We once aspired to be more than dirt and dust. Okay, we're suddenly getting a lot of answers. I guess. These were once travelers? Did they turn themselves into these entities? The audio clicks, time passes. Show me a world, Atlas. Show me something no one has ever seen before. Oh, never mind. Maybe not. The voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. It awaits a command. I don't know. I don't want to greet them. I'd rather know who I'm talking to. An audio recording plays, echoing across the vast interface. In fact, okay, given the nature of No Man's Sky, I'm pretty sure both paths would have just led us to the same option. They are very big into the whole concept of the illusion of choice in this game, which is really interesting, like, symbolically, with regard to making choices and the demand of a lack of free will that Atlas seems to be wanting from you, which is pretty cool. We were once travelers. We aspire to be more than dirt and dust. The audio clicks, time passes. Show me a world, Atlas. Same audio. Well, why would we wipe the system? I want to perform a diagnostic. Give me data before we do anything. It has been a large number of years since the last diagnostic. 64% of worlds operating within expected parameters. Hold up. What? 64% of worlds operating within expected parameters. What do you mean, operating? 2,611,384 actionable observations awaiting analysis. Subroutine Sentinel status error. Is the Atlas responsible for the Sentinels? Subroutine Glass status operational. 4,182 breach attempts. Subroutine Traveler status operational. 458 critical error warnings. Exomine structural integrity compromised. Immediate repairs required. Initiate personality interface. Initiate personality interface? Okay, this might actually be a choice. This might not be an illusion. I don't know. I'm greatly concerned by what might happen if we initiate this personality interface. But I'm also really curious, and curiosity is what led us to the Atlas in the first place, and is probably what's going to get us killed. That said, I guess. Oh, Atlas thing. Please don't take my free will. Traveler. Reality fades. Everything does. My voice, my body, my soul. All of it speaks to me. The Atlas stands before me in all its might. I want to ask about Artemis. I want to find them, but something is happening to me. I need to get out of here. I need to... Okay, this was very much a mistake. This was very much a mistake. Oh, no. Scream, rejoice, submit. I don't think rejoicing is what I want to do, and I'm sure as fuck not going to submit to it. I try to scream, but I have no mouth, no form. Oh, boy. We are now being thrown back somewhere. This is a teleportation of some kind. Oh, our starship's there in the distance. What? Where are we? We're on some other planet. Oh, hey, vortex cubes. I love vortex cubes. Aww. Full. Alright.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
What did you say? Exosuit initialization. So, where are we? Brand new system on what appears to be some sort of barren world. I don't see any life on it. It's just dust and rocks, which we can scan. Alright, we're gonna get back to our spaceship. I think that's first on the priority list. Ooh, it's low gravity. Oh look, there's, like, desert. There's sand. This planet is nothing but dust. Fascinating. Oh wait, hold up, there's an exclamation mark. There's an exclamation mark, because that's a whispering egg. Oh no, is this planet nothing but dust, and beneath the surface are nothing but abyssal horrors? Or, whatever they're called? Oh no! Okay, I want no part of this. There is another egg. We're gonna run for our lives. Distress beacon. Scenario, iteration deleted, boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied, cause sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer, fresh iteration generated, anomaly containment prepared. Oh no, is that because we talked to the Atlas? Did it trap us somewhere else? Anomaly is compliant, position logged. Oh, that's probably not good. That's probably bad. Oh, I hope we get an opportunity to fix our mistakes. Also, kinda want the egg. Kinda don't though, because I'm pretty sure we died. Oh, that's not what I want to charge. It just sort of auto-chooses, which is nice. Alright, so, for fear that this planet is nothing but abominations, we're gonna run. I escaped in my ship, glad of something familiar in this strange world. Where's the portal taken me? I was caught in the gravity of that infernal machine, not strong enough to resist. It identified itself as Atlas, the entity so many worship and fear. I saw no sign of Artemis, no trace of the Sentinels. Why did I even step through that gateway? Why did I follow this path? To rescue Artemis? To kill the Sentinels? Because I can. This is true. This isn't true. This isn't true. We did not step through it to kill the Sentinels. We did step through it to rescue Artemis. And we did step through it because we could. And to be honest, that was the whole point of the dialogue leading up to the portal choice, so I might as well say that. Oh. Oh, well, that's not quite what I meant. As I stare at the console, an opportunity presents itself once more. There's an inbound transition emerging from a location on this very planet. You are not alone. The signal appears to be coming from this very system, using the same words that led me to Artemis so long ago. Could it be them? Did Artemis meet the Atlas as I have? Oh shoot! Well, we did maybe make it to Artemis. Potentially. Coordinates received. Where? Oh, off planet. Never mind. Wait, hold up. On this very planet, but the signal is off planet. Fascinating. Alright. Wait. Or at least I thought. Share the experience with Nada. Listen, no offense, I'd love to share the experience with Nada, but we're not. I don't want the game to crash. I don't want the game to crash again. So we're not doing that. Also, I should probably scan whatever planet this is before we go on to it. Ata. It's a boiling planet. Well, luckily for us, we have heat protection installed as of last episode, so we should be fine. Hopefully. Boy, I hope so. I don't need more firestorms. We've had enough of that. Oh, running to pull some energy. Well, tritium and back up to full. I will have to go on a material hunting mission soon enough, I guess, but not right now. Also, the base has still not been built. It will be built, I promise, at some point. I don't know exactly when. Probably in the days leading up to the 28th, if I had to guess. I've got stuff to do at Caltech, but hopefully it'll all be fine. Like, I should have time to make a base in my spare time. One would hope so. Alright, unknown signal. Perhaps it's Artemis. Maybe it's not. Who knows? I sure don't. This planet has a lot of cool cliffs. Alright, alright. That's not Artemis. That is a grave, from the looks of it. A traveler grave. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nobody, nope, 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 nope. Don't you mess with me, buddy. Alright. This is Artemis's grave. I approach the source of the signal. A hologram appears. It is Artemis, but there is only silence. The slow pulse of cosmic noise in the signal. Are you alright? I mean, we know who it is. It's Artemis. If Artemis can hear me, they make no sign. The hologram just stares. It's strange, but I feel a sense of deja vu, as if I've been here before, right at this very moment. Where are you? What's wrong? I think they're here, maybe. Or maybe the grave is them caught somewhere else in between worlds. What's wrong? Something's wrong. I don't think we necessarily need to know exactly what. Locations are more important. As I move closer, the Artemis projection begins to speak, their words punctuated by a strange static. They came, watched closely, machines, murderers against the... The voice falls silent, the projection looks at me. Something is very wrong. Scan the hologram. I scan the hologram. It bears the exact same signature as every other transmission I've received from Artemis. There's no ulterior source for the signal. Everything they have said appears to have come from right in front of me. Is this just an echo of their existence? I stand here. Artemis begins to speak. Where are... Culled them, but still beloved. Anomaly, Nada, Polo, watching us. You finally mentioned them. Tracking. Mistake, abandoned, but it wasn't through the portal. Please, don't trust. I'm afraid, Well, I'm gonna try to comfort Artemis, of course. The projection fizzles away to mere static. This echo is all that's left of the entity known as Artemis, a grave of glitched data trapped in a sunless reality. Oh, there's an animal in the background. I know that's not what I should be focusing on. Sorry. My friend is dead. Perhaps they were never alive. I'm willing to believe that one. I must tell Apollo what I've seen. I don't know if Apollo's alive either. It's possible these people are just projections. They've died and now are trapped somewhere between worlds. That seems very likely. That seems very probable based on everything we've seen. There are only 5 species on this planet. That's very small. Anyway. That is very interesting. Very interesting data indeed. It's still marking... Sorry, one sec. It's still marking it. But, you know, I think we've seen all we can see. I tried to interact with it afterwards to see if it would give us portal glyphs or something, but maybe we already have all the portal glyphs. I'm not quite sure how the Traveler portal glyphs work in the same way as the glyphs we just got. Nope. As the glyphs we just got progressing the story for Artemis. Alright, come on. There we go. Perfect. Well, in a minute and 20 seconds, we'll be there. Fantastic. That's enough time for some cranberry juice. Woo. And I do actually have a little bit of water, but not much. Alright. I want to talk about something more. And my first temptation was be like, let's describe your day yesterday. And I just want to like wane on about my WoW Classic experience, which has been great, to be fair. It's felt like such a fresh start, you know? The whole game feels so much more like you have to explore than retail WoW, which I'm sure, given the fact that I love playing No Man's Sky, exploration is something I thoroughly enjoy. Oh, we should scan the planet. And it's been great. It's been really wonderful. Well, the lighted planet, of course it is. Anyway, I've been playing with a lot of my friends in a really cool guild, and I've been loving it. It's 10 out of 10. I would highly recommend it. And if you want to join the guild, contact me. I'm on Discord or Twitter or wherever you want to find me, or through my website, however you want to do it. Also, for anybody who's watching and you haven't seen the episodes yet, all of the videos have been uploaded to my YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel has a link in the description of this Twitch channel below. It's great. You can catch up on all the previous episodes. And the next episode, that is to say episode 5, will be up tomorrow. I just have to upload it, which I'll do overnight. So it'll be out early tomorrow. Alright, let's go talk to Apollo, see what he has to say, see if he exists. That would be an interesting one to find out. They seemed to know each other, like they have some relationship, right? But who knows what that is? Maybe it was something just long in the past. Warning, network compromised. Warning, manual override required. There are no signal matches for Artemis or Apollo. The terminal is a stream of warnings and errors. Well, let's override it. Using some of our powerful technological skills, the warning messages cease. Some new frequency shimmers into being. Some new frequency? I'm gonna assume maybe not Apollo? That's not Apollo or Artemis. That's someone that looks like us. They've got our head. They're a light bulb too. Null. You look really cool. Why can't I look like this? You are not alone. Yes, I got that bit the first few times. Tell me, what's the point in living if we know that life will finish? Suggest that death does not erase life. Suggest that we improve the lives of others. I don't think asking who they are is going to lead us anywhere. I'm pretty sure they'll just ignore us. Say you do not know. I believe this. Suggest that we improve the lives of others. I believe that wholeheartedly. But in a universe like this, that's not necessarily true. You can explore on your own without ever having to interact with anybody else, so to speak. In this universe, like, I could be this traveler. I would never have to talk to anybody. I could go around exploring the world without any need. I could build a base, harvest stuff for the rest of my life, grow food. It'd be easy. So while I believe this is important, I believe this is more the accurate response, or a more general response that I think encompasses some essence of truth. Death does not necessarily erase life. You live on regardless. The actions you have taken impact the universe. That is what life yields. But it does. All those moments gone. Everything that came before, meaningless. That's not true. I know you, traveler. I know where you've been. I know where you're going. What if I told you that Artemis could be saved? What if I told you that Artemis could live once more after a fashion? Like a zombie? I hope not. What would you do then, I wonder? I'd like to know more. A skeptic. Yes, that's me. Well, Artemis was already dead. Your journey to save them has failed. What do you have to lose? Well, I don't know the methods that you take, so potentially a lot. Who knows? The blood of Artemis is dated. The heart is glitch. I can help you retrieve them both. We require a mind arc, a receptacle for their soul. Can you do that for me? I am reactivating Artemis's frequency. Speak with them when you are ready. So, where are they? Any information would be very valuable. The stranger offers me blueprints for something they call the Mind Arc, a device which they claim will allow me to restore Artemis to life. But we might as well accept it. There's no reason to refuse. Well, that's not true. But we should accept it, just because we probably need it. I accept, not knowing who this stranger is or how they possess such knowledge of my adventures. Maybe they're connected to me, as another light bulb entity, as one to another. But if there's the chance that it can help Artemis, I will take it. Soul engine. We need a living pearl, and metal plating, and cadmium. Well, we have cadmium. That's easy. Metal plating is fine. What is a living pearl? That I've never even heard of. Artemis! Hello, Artemis. Are you? Artemis repeats those two words endlessly, unable to see my face or hear my voice. I must craft the mind arc before I help them further. Well, I'd love to. So, I've already built the cadmium drive. We did that ages ago, actually. And we've already built the emerald drive. We haven't built the indium drive yet. It's the only thing left that we haven't done. That's not a problem. We have cadmium. We do not have a living pearl, whatever that is. I have no clue. First things first, though, to free up some inventory space, I'm going to go ahead and refine these tetracobalt geodes into ionized cobalt. Alright, that's a decent amount of ionized cobalt. And by a decent amount, I mean a ton. Okay, so let's take a look here. Mind arc. Oh, no, we need the soul engine first. Okay, glass wiring looms. Animal. Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Hi, friend. You keep walking in circles, I guess. Oh, you're hostile. Well, you didn't seem to attack, so who cares? Alright, so we need the soul engine first, which is part of the mind arc. So we have cadmium. What did we learn? Lubricant. We have cadmium. We have metal plating. I don't even know where to find a living pearl. I've never even heard of one. So I guess we gotta go to space. And find one or something. Save progress and claim sector discovery. Oh, yeah, I guess we should do that, shouldn't we? Alrighty. Fantastic. Now let's get in our ship. And head on out, I guess. For lack of being able to do anything else at the moment. Okay, so we have this location. Maybe we should go onto the space station or something. Report the appearance of null to nada. Listen. Oh, do we have to? No, Null, the stranger. Mine cadmium. We've already done that. Do I have to warp to a red system anyway? Well, we might as well, I guess. There's probably one nearby. That's not what I meant to quick. Well, we already have the cadmium, but I guess we'll warp to a red system just to make it happy. Anomaly detected. I'm gonna guess that's another Atlas entity calling out to us, telling us to go visit it. Oh, and it just happens to be right next to us. Of course it would be. So is the red system. Interesting. But this is more important. We're gonna warp here next. I'm not gonna mess around with the Atlas too much at the moment, because I don't trust it at all. Alright. Ooh, look at that planet over there. It's composed entirely of islands. It's a hot planet. It's a hot planet with blue oceans and red islands. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, hello. Hi. And you would be... Sibeligo, a scarlet planet. Scarlet planet? Well, we've already done that, though. We've already constructed it. Do I have to do it again? Maybe we do, because I did uninstall it to put in the other drive. Alright, well, let's grab some wiring things. Okay, first things first. I do kind of want to see what a scarlet planet looks like, so we're gonna take a brief detour and go take a look at its surface. Just because that seems pretty cool. I don't know what I mean, I assume it's scarlet, meaning that it's just red everywhere or something. Oh, hello. That's a bright light. Oh, boy, I can't see anything. Why is it gray? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Everything is gray and red and blue. Well, this planet looks really cool. So interesting. So, we visited a doomed jade planet with a similar style, except it was sepia and greenish. So I have to wonder, perhaps it is the nature of all of these systems to be like that. It would be fascinating if that were true. So, or like, all of the nature of all the systems to have planets like that, and the nature of like cadmium and emerald worlds to just be different colors, to only focus like specific colors. Okay, so I don't see a space station anywhere here, and it's not popping up in the HUD, so we're going to probably just go right back to... Oh, hyperdrive has no fuel. Oh, no. Well, we can fix that. That's not the right button. That's not the right one. Hyperdrive. We need that. This one. Warp cells. Alright, so let's go ahead and warp back to that system, I guess. Or we could visit the Atlas station. But this one has the icon next to it, so that's where we're going. Okay. Alright. And we're here. We just have to buy a few wiring looms. We'll install the cadmium drive, and maybe then it'll be happy. Kind of disappointed that it doesn't recognize that the emerald drive is better inherently, which is kind of funny. Also funny that when we jumped to a red system, it did not recognize that we had a drive powerful enough to get cadmium. First things first, we do need to get the exosuit upgrade. Let's go ahead and quickly do that. Oh, how much is this? Only 60k? That's fine. Fine. I do want to see... Oh, how many nanites do we have? 783. That's not bad. Also, this is really cute. Hello. Oh, look at this little thing. I'm not going to buy it, though, because ours is better. So, do you perchance sell anything of use? Nanite friend? Get. Alright. What upgrade modules do you have, friend? I am looking for an S-class scanning module. Heck yeah! That is exactly what I wanted. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Alright. Scan. And... beautiful. Vacuum detector. Scan radius plus 38%. Extra rewards plus 7,000. And 6,500 respectively. That's fantastic. That means whenever we scan things, we make a ton more money. Alright. Well, first things first, we do need to go actually sell some things. And then buy the wiring. Oh, buy Keen and Get. Talking to each other, having a good time. Alright. Hello! Oh, you're the mission agent. Oh, I guess I could turn this into you, but I'll do that later. Kinda need to do Galactic Trade Outpost at the moment. Alright, let's sell the stuff we don't need. As soon as it comes online. Alright. Storm crystals, we do need those. 62 salvage data. That's right, I haven't turned any of that in yet. We need to do that. We have plenty of cadmium, so it's not a problem. Pure ferrite, navigation data, advanced ion battery, chromatic metal, protection... Nope. anything else in here perhaps I need to sell? Stable gel. Probably need that. Graphitino balls. I think I need those for something at some point later. Alright, we'll go ahead and just buy some wiring looms from you. We need 3, I believe. So we'll just go ahead and get that. It's equal to 1 animal scan at this point, which is fantastic. Okay, so now it's installed. Are you happy? In the galaxy, search for a red system. Oh boy. We'll warp to a red system. We'll make it happy. We're just going to follow the quest, and hopefully it'll recognize that we've already done all of this. Well, that's a cool ship. Not that we have time to grab it. We've got things to do. Places to explore. Alright. Yes, I know, I see it. Nusum Numarmuksa, whatever. Nusumsi. It's probably close to correct. At least a little. Maybe. Who knows? Alright. Alrighty, what do you want us to do next? Warp engaged! Warped 15 times! Heck yeah! Alright, quest updater, update us. Land on a planet with cadmium. Hello, cadmium planet. Oh, right, we didn't land on it, so we didn't recognize. Wait, this is the right planet, right? Yeah, it is. It's got cadmium on. Great. Alright. Ideally, hold up, I'm gonna point us actually towards a landmass so we can land. So we get to see this planet anyway, which is pretty cool, because I do want to see a little bit more of it, just because I'm fascinated by the fact that it turns everything gray and red. Alright, here we go. And suddenly, it's a scarlet world. Fascinating. It really is just all around. Whoa! Hello! Hi. Hi, friend. You came out of nowhere. Let's see how much we get for an unidentified. That's a mineral! Well, that's pretty cool. So I don't think it increases minerals at all. Only 200 for that. Fair enough, because there are tons of them everywhere on every planet. For an animal, we get 37,000. That wasn't the animal. That was a plant. We get 37,000 per plant, and 134k per animal. That is fantastic. I don't actually remember exactly what it was before, but that's still really good. Like, we just made 300 some odd K just from scanning 3 animals, which is amazing. Also, these are enormous mushrooms, which I cannot scan. Apparently, I can't scan most of the things on this planet. It's not letting me scan any of the plants. Fascinating. Vermilion storms. That's an interesting description of the weather. Wow, this planet looks weird. It's so cool. Okay, so harvest living pearl. Deep water clams. Deep water clams. Oh, that's where living pearls are. Never mind, I know exactly where to get them. In fact, we can get it on our beach planet. Though, we don't have to because we've landed on a planet with water, so I guess we might as well go to the water source. So, we're going to quickly fly around. We are going to find a living pearl and a clam, which will be in the sea, on this planet. Alright, I'm going to assume the sea is in a direction. We're going to go to the above the atmosphere. We're going to actually find the sea. Alright. Where be the sea? Oh, that looks like, those look like pockets of water. Oh, those are pockets of water. Perfect. We'll just land there. There should, in theory, be clams there. Maybe. It's possible the water's not deep enough. Actually, we might have to go somewhere else. But hopefully it will be there. And we won't have to go searching too far. Alright, land, please. Land, please. How about now? Alright, we did it. Clams! Yep, there they are. Armored clams. Fantastic. I've seen these all the time, but I never actually bothered to open one. Now I guess we get the opportunity. That's a plant, fascinatingly enough. Alright. Excuse me, plant. A living pearl. Perfect! Alright, we have what we need. We can now construct it. We can build the soul... No, we can't. We need metal plating. Alright, go back. Construct more. Can't... We're missing ferrite dust. Of course we're missing ferrite dust. The one thing that I haven't harvested in massive quantities. Alright. Oh, I should probably scan the plant before destroying it. Or mineral. Ferrite dust and carbon, that's reasonable. Oh no, don't investigate. There's nothing going on. Officer, I promise. We're just gonna leave before that happens. We'll gather the metal plating on the next planet. That's fine. We just need 15 more. That's easy. We'll get it on the planet with the hollow terminus. So we'll warp back to... Oh, can we warp back? No. Fuel drive's empty, isn't it? Yep. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Alright. What do I want to do here? Yeah, we'll probably just construct some more. We should just be able to construct antimatter. That's frigate fuel. That's frigate fuel. Yeah, I was like, wow, that's a lot of fuel. And then I realized, yes, it is in fact a lot of fuel because we need ferrite dust. Alright, back onto the planet. Hopefully the Sentinels won't hurt us. Why do we need ferrite dust for literally everything? Yes, I know it's everywhere, but it's also a pain if you've got Sentinels on your tail. Alright, we'll land here. We'll get the ferrite dust. We'll maybe scan this plant if it lets us. You know, I have yet to see a forest anywhere in No Man's Sky, which is kind of interesting. Hello, unidentified animal. We get 100,000 units just for scanning you. Nice. Alright. So ferrite dust should in theory be in abundance. Oh, please don't scan me. No, don't scan me. Don't you do anything. Wow, you look really cool. Anyway. Gotta find that ferrite dust. Gotta find that ferrite dust. It's a mineral. Probably has ferrite dust. Most of them do. It does, in fact, have ferrite dust and oxygen. That's useful. Alright, we'll go ahead and get some aquaferrite. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. What? Hold up, that rock just sprouted legs. I'm sorry, are you an animal disguised as a mineral? I didn't mean to harm you, I'm sorry. Please let me scan you. You're cool. To be fair, it says easily started and limited sentience. Alright, well, I'm gonna hope that none of the rest of you are life forms in disguise. That's pretty cool. Never seen that before. That's pretty epic. I didn't even know there were animals that could disguise themselves as rocks. I didn't even know there was a possibility for generation. Ooh, I didn't think I scanned you before. Oh, never mind, I have. Alright. We're just gonna get all of the ferrite dust. I'm gonna construct absolutely... I just need massive quantities of it. I might buy it at the next station we visit, if there is any. Just because we need it. We need massive amounts of it. I know it's easy to farm, but while I'm on stream, I'd rather not have to farm things like this, you know? Trying to keep the viewing experience enjoyable. Alright, so let's construct some more metal plating. Come on. Starship out of range. Ah, yes, that'll do it. It's standing right there, but yep, it's out of range. Alright. Ooh, unidentified. We only get 200 for scanning this, but you know, it's useful to have that data, I guess. Alright, so let's go ahead and quickly construct independent housing and then a warp cell. Hopefully we only need to warp once more. Alright, let's go. Oh. Oops. That's fine. Alright. So, now we can make the Soul Engine. Right? Fantastic. We've made the Soul Engine, the first part of the Mind Arc. What's next? I assume constructing the Mind Arc itself, for which we need glass and wiring loops, which are easy to make. Alright. Let's go back to the planet, go back to the system, I mean, that had the place where we can actually get wiring looms. Let's go. Alright. We're going to warp on over. We're going to refine some silicon dust or powder, or whatever it's called, I forget. Silicate powder or something. And then we'll be able to make the Mind Arc, and then I guess we'll go ahead and save Artemis, hopefully, somehow. I mean, I don't have anyone... Apollo hasn't gotten back in contact. His signal's gone. Null is the only existing traveler, and our only lead at the moment beyond talking to Atlas, which I do not want to do. I would rather trust this traveler than trust Atlas. They might be working for the Atlas, we don't know, but again, the Mind Arc is kind of all we've got. If it traps Artemis, we've got a problem, but I assume whatever we create can also be destroyed. So if it condemns Artemis to some sort of terrible existence, hopefully we can free them from it. Alright. We need one wiring loom. Also, do you happen to have any ferrite dust, good friend? I will buy all of it in bulk. Cheap. Alright. Fantastic. We have 30 million units now just from scanning animals. That is amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and build the Mind Arc once we have... Oh, we needed 3 of those. Never mind. Please tell me you have more. Fantastic, you do. Alright. Wondrous. Okay, so we now have 3 wiring looms. We're gonna go to the planet where we found the Hollow Terminus. I'll be honest, I don't know what it was. Refined glass from silicon powder. Yes, I am aware. Alright, so... which planet was it? Ata. No, it wasn't Ata. It was Ian, right? That's where the Hollow Terminus was, because it told us to go off-world to find it. Right? Oh, I don't remember. Somebody in chat, do you remember? Because I don't. It's okay. It's probably on this planet. And if we're wrong, I guess we'll find out shortly. Okay. We've landed, or we're about to land, on this lovely planet. Oh wait, hold up. No, it definitely wasn't this planet. I was wrong. This is the planet of death. This is the planet where I think the burrowing monstrosities exist in great quantity. Based on, well, the eggs everywhere. Which is absolutely terrifying. And also kind of cool. Anyway, we need to refine silicon powder. Ba-doop. I forget how many glass we need, so we'll just make 5. Oh, it's 40 to 1, so we've got time. Time to search for an egg. It doesn't seem to be around here. It's odd. What's on here? Rusted metal. Lovely. Completely worthless. Magnetized ferrite, that's pretty good. Floating crystal? You've intrigued me. But I must pick up the glass. How much glass do you make at a time? 5? Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so we'll go ahead and deconstruct you. And we will... Nope, not place that. We will run out of inventory space. That's okay. We have our starship. We'll make the Mind Arc. We can make multiple of these. Total value, 1,000 units. All of that effort to sell something for 1K. Fascinating. Fascinating. Alright. I guess take us back to the holoterminus. There we go. Holoterminus detected. Oh, that's a really cool view. That's a really cool view. I feel like I should be taking more screenshots in this game. We need to go back to that really pretty planet and take a screenshot, because we have not yet done that. Also need to build a base, because I haven't really done that either. Oh, the holoterminus. I know it's on this planet, right? Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, it is on this planet. No, it's not. It's on the other planet. Alright, good. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure there wasn't a holoterminus on the other planet. It's on Atta. I should have remembered, like, Attaboy. Ignore I said that. So I guess that was really easy to do, but it was only easy to do because in episode 3, episode 3, we did a lot of exploration. 4 was our failure to build a base. 3, we did a lot of exploration, including going to a red system and harvesting a ton of cadmium. We also have some activated emerald, I think, somewhere. I might have put it away. I don't remember. But it's easy enough for us to get the next components if necessary. The only thing we don't have is an indium drive, because I haven't made it yet. But it's easy enough to make. We could just go find an emerald deposit, get the emerald, build the next drive. Easy as cake. Alrighty. Well, I just remembered, and I'm gonna do this before I forget. I need to turn my alarm to the right time for tomorrow. I didn't have to go to work today because, for those of you not in the US, it is Labor Day today. Oh no! Ah, don't look on your phone. Don't text and drive. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I can't move. God, that scared the hell out of me. Holy shit. Okay, let that be a lesson. Never text and drive. Oh my god. All I wanted to do is set my alarm for 7 a.m. Holy cow. Alright, and we've made it. Holoterminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. Ah. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances, but we only have the option to tune Artemis. So, that's what we're gonna do. Signal match detected. Artemis! Hey, I may be able to save you. Comfort, Artemis? Use the mind arc. Everything will be alright, I promise. I hope. They turned to me with a wild look of panic, clearly not expecting my voice. Who is that? Who? Do you not remember me? I know, I should use the mind arc, but I kind of want to, like, reassure them. I tell Artemis I'm their friend, that I could not find them within the portal, but I found a way to restore them. I didn't think you would come back. You never gave up, did you? All these years. We've only been going for, like... I've been here for 20 years, waiting for you to... You were going to find my star chart, weren't... I'm gonna hope they'll say soon. Who's there? Repeat their words again. Our conversation all but forgotten. They stare at me, their eyes pained, their mind trapped in an endless loop. They appear to have spent 20 years in this pseudo-death, haunted by loneliness and fear. If the stranger's device works, perhaps I can help Artemis move on. I hope so. I activate the mind arc. I don't know what to expect. Some show of light and fury, some catharsis, where Artemis emerges in the flesh, restored to life before my eyes. That would be ideal, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. But it is not to be. One moment I see their hologram, and the next there is nothing. The stranger who gave me these blueprints beckons me over, their signal still active. Hello, Null. Travelers are a dream, an idea that we have some special place in this universe. Artemis had it. You had it. Apollo too, though they would conceal it. Even I had this dream, long ago. We are countless, my friend. walking these worlds, yearning for friendship. No one wants to be alone, not truly. But the closer you get to others, the more you risk hurting yourself, hurting them. The deepest secret of the universe is not that of the glass, or the Aerons, or the progenitors. Or the what? Or the what? Well, it is the final act, the decision. What? There are more mysteries in this universe that we have no idea about. It is that final act, the decision to abandon those who need you. It is the primal sin, the foundation of existence itself. Go to the stars, traveler. Your friends wait for you. They will help you bring peace to poor Artemis. Return when you are finished. We have much to discuss. Do we now? Why can't we discuss it now? I'd love to. Okay, where's our ship? There it is. We should probably save and chart this place. Oh, I can move while... I think I mentioned that last time, actually. That's interesting. Also a bug. Anyway, let's go to the stars. To the stars. Alright. I'm going to assume that we'll either get a communicator signal, or we just bring Artemis to Nada. Friend, that is a fair... Oh, we don't have a choice now. Alright. I have delayed this as long as possible. If the game crashes here, we are probably ending early. Just because I hope in the next few weeks that, like, Hello Games releases a patch to fix these problems. Hopefully we won't crash. But who knows? Alright, the space anomaly's there. Please don't crash our game. 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 Till we ran into an asteroid and broke it apart in the triune. Incredible. Oh, please don't crash our game. Please don't crash our game. I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. I will talk to Nada and leave in an effort not to crash this game. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's a really cool ship, but I can't look at it. I can't look at anything. Oh, friend, you've got problems. I can't look at anything. No, don't look at anything. Just run to Nada. Run to Nada and escape. Hello, Nada! I've got a lot to tell you, but you gotta go really, really quickly, because I don't want the game to crash. Alright. Friend, entity, Apollo observed your signal approach, but it was anomalous. The signature was from the wrong time. Are you well? Not incomplete, not fading. Nada's vision light flares, burning with concern and distress. It's okay, I'm fine, don't worry. I'm well, my condition hasn't changed since I emerged from the portal. Nada relaxes, but a question still hangs in the air. I tell them about Artemis, about Null, and about the Mind Arc. The vessel glows brightly as I reveal it. It is Echo. I never thought I'd see a traveler's soul. You are so beautiful. But friend entity, this Artemis Echo is in pain, disconnected. This arc is no rescue. I sort of figured that would happen. I need your help, Nada. The Artemis Echo will never have a body again. We'll never explore again, an old life gone, but we can help them. Nada has a machine. No, not machine. It is something living, a refuge. There is a choice. You may upload Artemis Echo to a machine, to sub-simulation where they may live on, or help Artemis Echo end their suffering. What's the simulation? What would life be like inside the simulation? Nada pauses for a moment, staring at me strangely. Nada tells me Artemis would still feel joy at the things they experienced, but if they should learn of their fate, that they were alone, no longer real, unable to meet their friends, such knowledge may cause them great pain. You must choose. Upload them to the machine, to the sub-simulation where they may live on, or help Artemis Echo end suffering. Is there any other way? Nada shakes their head strangely, trying to adopt my own mannerisms. The gesture is appreciated, if disconcerting. You must choose. This is hard. This is very hard. Do I choose to let Artemis live in a simulation where they'd be alone forever, according to Nada? Or do I choose to just end them? Their existence right now is suffering. We saw that. The echo that they've experienced is them endlessly looping, not even life. In the simulation, they might have life, but we know them to be curious. If they begin searching, if they begin finding things, they might not be happy to continue a life alone. Interesting word choice, sub-simulation. That's a good point. What does it mean, interesting? What does it mean, sub-simulation? To the sub-simulation where they live on. What does that imply about this universe? Who knows? Anyway. Do we kill Artemis? Or do we give them some form of existence? I don't know much about the simulation. They might be happy. And in theory, if Nada's managing it right, Nada could turn it off. Right? If they discovered Artemis was unhappy, if Artemis wanted to die, perhaps they could kill themselves within the simulation. And I know that sounds awful, but maybe if their existence wasn't good enough, Nada could do something to help from the outside. But I don't know. Any thoughts, Stream? Because I'm conflicted. I'd love opinions, because I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Maybe you won't have a choice ultimately anyway. That's possible. After all, this game very much is about the nature of choice. I've decided. Alright, go ahead and speak with Polo Traveler. They will help you calibrate the machines, no matter what your decision. Whatever you do, I'm proud of your compassion. You are a traveler friend. I'm glad to hear it. Hello, Polo. Nada told me what you need to do. Just know, friend, that we support you no matter the choice. I will prepare the machine. It is not a friend's private refuge. Please treat it with care. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So I think I'm going to try and let Artemis live on. So now we know what this is, which is fascinating. Now we know what this does, or sort of. The machine is ancient and powerful, a relic of a world long since destroyed. The craft is extraordinary. It is clearly tended to often and with great love. I feel a whisper, not as faint hum over the speaker as they commune with the machine. The words on the panel unscramble themselves. Nada entity authorizations detected. Secondary simulation. Right enabled. What does that mean? This relic is a simulation of a solar system. A prayer offered by ancient Korbaks to the Atlas, now reshaped to the heart of the anomaly, was just one solar system. A single false solar system so dear to Nada, to act as a home for Artemis. Well, Nada's managing it. Here's the thing. Here's how I see this. Nada is managing this solar system. Nada cares for it very much, according to everything we've just been told. I think Nada's also going to care for Artemis. If they tend to it every day with love and care, I'd like to believe that somehow, with Nada interacting from the outside, Artemis will be happy. At least I hope so. And if not, then Nada has the power to make things right. I upload Artemis to the simulation. A spark of blue light blazing through the air before me. It fades after a moment, disappearing into the depths of the machine. Nada tells me it is done. For my sake, they will permit transmissions to and from the simulation, at least while the anomaly passes through safe systems. They warn me that Artemis will need some time to grow adjusted to their new life. Oh, Artemis, please tell me I did the right thing. Please tell me I didn't screw up. Nada entity authorization required. The machine hums, with a life and power that unnerves me. The terminal is scrambled, its display unreadable. Broadcast message. I attempt to send a message into the simulation. It does not work. I don't know what I expected. How could a whole universe listen? It's just a solar system, not a whole universe. Continue to investigate null. Alright, we gotta return to space. Which means we have to get off this thing before it crashes. Oh, hopefully. Hopefully. Hopefully it won't. Please don't. I'm gonna leave, I promise. I'm leaving right now. You don't have to crash. That's all I ask. Also, these are some really cool ships. I can't look. No, I can't look. I'm gonna look at the ground. I'm not gonna look at anything, just for fear of causing some rendering error and crashing the entire game. Alright. Farewell! We're safe. No crashes, unless we summon a walker. Alright. Let's fly through the asteroid field. Woo! Oh no! Amazingly, that rock did not hurt us. Alright. Apollo, good to hear from you again. Are you receiving? The holo terminus is showing available again. Your signal was thought you were gone. It's a relief to hear Apollo again. It feels like we haven't spoken in a long time. I'll explain everything. I try to recount the experience to Apollo as best as I can. The gateway, the strange planet, a vast machine, the crimson orb. As I talk, I realize the memories themselves are unstable, but I can't form them in my mind. It's just a dull, aching red. Oh, I don't like Atlas. This thing bothers me. I tell Apollo that I think I saw the Atlas itself. You saw it? You met the Atlas, the Gek, the Corvax. They worship it as a god. I never thought it was real. I never thought... Well, there are plenty of stations around. Are you alright? I can't imagine what you've gone through. Say it was just a machine? We don't know for certain. Say it was not a god? We don't know for certain. Though these two seem to imply the same thing. Say it was terrifying. That was true. I tell Apollo the things the Atlas said, how it spoke of travelers and sentinels as if they were protocols, not living things. The way it views us, the way it looks at me, as if life and death were fragile dreams, not real concepts at all. At least it didn't harm you. And I think there's something in what you just said. The Corvax pay homage to the sentinels. Wait, the Corvax pay homage to the sentinels? Not to Atlas? Precisely because they believe we'll be servants of Atlas. Oh, we should investigate this further. The machine will lead us to the sentinel nest. We'll be rich before we know it. There are more important things at stake, buddy. I suggest we have bigger things to worry about. This Atlas felt hostile, inexplicable in its motives and purpose, not to mention all that's happened since. I tell Apollo of Artemis' grave of my encounter with the mysterious traveler Null. I suggest that there's something more going on here than just an opportunity to earn units. Artemis is dead. I don't... How? Who would... I know I made fun of them, but that was easy. They cared, they believed... Aww. What's happened to them? Where have you buried Artemis? I want to say goodbye if I can. They're on an anomaly ship. I tell Apollo that Null gave me a way of saving Artemis, to restore them to a form of life. Apollo was initially excited at the prospect of going to meet Artemis, but I explained the nature of what I did. I told him that Artemis' soul lives on only within a simulation. Was it the right thing to do? It is a long time before Apollo speaks again. Will they be happy? I hope so. You did the right thing. You tried. Whatever you may be feeling right now, know that you are a good friend. Oh, thank goodness. I really needed that reassurance. God, I felt so bad. Oh, I was so worried I did the wrong thing, forcing them to live in a simulation for the rest of their existence. Or, who knows. Oh, it's such a relief. Okay, I have to go through the portal and join you. That much is clear. We need to figure out the right glyphs, the right address for that world of yours. Sounds reasonable. Find a monolith, search for patterns in the data. These things are machines, and we simply need to understand their code. Alright? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know how, I don't know what, but we're doing it. I'm gonna scan things. I scanned it, nothing happened. Wait, no trace. Successful. Leyline link detected. Leyline link. Leyline link. Leyline link. Pachow! It's gonna be a minute and 30 seconds. Alright. In the meantime, I'm gonna go back to talking about WoW Classic. I'm gonna take this interlude to discuss my adventures. I'm currently level 21, playing a mage in a server called Pagel, after Nat Pagel. It's really cool. I've been enjoying it a lot just because, I've mentioned before, the world feels a lot bigger. Everything is so much slower. It really feels like I have to explore the world. And in the hours and hours and hours I put into the game, I've explored, I think, like 4 zones out of, on on one continent. I haven't even gone anywhere else, let alone, like, who knows, like, what lies beyond. Well, actually, I know what lies beyond, you know. But I don't actually think that existed in Classic. Anyway. And that's really interesting, because when I was playing retail, in the same amount of time, probably less actually, that I've played now, I got a Warlock that I was playing to level 70. And it felt really fast, but I didn't feel motivated really to learn much about the story. Eventually, quests were just sort of like, I was just doing them. It wasn't really interesting. And I feel like the way this version of the game presents itself, I have to be immersed in the world. It's a real experience, which is, well, I don't want to say a real experience, but a real, what's the right word? I'm not sure. But a more detailed experience, something that feels a lot deeper, a lot less superficial than current retail WoW is. And there are good reasons, don't get me wrong, there are good reasons for why retail WoW is the way it is today. And the designers did not make those changes lightly. Classic WoW is a very different game. It just happens to be a game that I like better. Anyway, that's enough. We'll continue with those interludes when we blast off into space and have a minute and 30 seconds in between. Okay, first things first. Teach me words. Teach me words. Maybe not. All right. Hello. Hi, friend. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Also, for any of you who are watching who might be new, I did in fact set up all of the Streamlabs stuff, so you can, if you follow, or which I would recommend you do, follow the channel. If you follow or subscribe or all that fun stuff or give bits, they should now appear on the screen next to my face, which is pretty cool. Yeah. We also have the Streamlabs bot. If you haven't checked that out, you can do !commands in chat, and then it'll bring up a list of all the commands that you can do, I think, except for maybe !bow tie. That's the only one I think that isn't there at the moment. I need to update it. Anomaly, 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 anomaly. I see the stone of the monolith. It is immovable, muted silver, and yet something lurks beneath. It is gray, and yet not gray. A crimson, calling out from somewhere below its cool surface. Where's the portal, O crimson eye? Tracing to source. Alright, take us there, friend. It is far away, I assume. 6 hours. Yep, we're not doing that. I'll just do a stream and, like, auto-walk all the way there. Oh, ouch. 23 minutes? Nope, not talking about WoW for 23 minutes. Alright. Alright, and... boom, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. I was gonna say something, but it's stupid, so I'm not going to say it, and you can assume whatever would have actually come out of my mouth would have been halfway intelligent. Alright, that's good, we're good. Fantastic, thank you. Awesome. Okay, so, we found another portal. That's incredibly useful, I assume, because it will take us somewhere, but who knows where. A lot has happened in this episode, which is pretty cool. I'm excited. We're probably going to leave off on a huge cliffhanger, if I had to guess, for next time. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Alright. Okay, portal interface. Please activate. Oh! Well, we have plenty of carbon. Each one is charged with a different element.
Technology recharge. 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 Technology recharge.
Okay, it's active. Traveler capture loop enabled. Anomaly event contained. The portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate. It requires me to travel on. We don't really have a choice, to be honest. I'm unsure if I should listen. What is this planet's address? Sad face with nose piercing. A sun rising over the waves. Dinosaur. Sad face. Waves rising. Dinosaur. A hexagon with a dot. A spaceship. Sad face. Shark. Hexagon. Boat. That is the coordinates. Alright. Alright. Where do we park our ship? Alright, relay the portal glyphs. We'll reach the hollow terminus. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Awesome. Let's do it. I guess now I can transport myself places. I can... Okay, so hold up. Here's the thing. Were the travelers just like the travelers in the space stations? Were they just ways of getting the portal glyphs without you having to do the main quest? That seems likely, based on what I've seen so far. All right, back up through the atmosphere. That's my guess. That's my only guess, because it seems like now we have all the portal glyphs. I mean, we just saw all of them, so I guess we have... Whoa, hello. Hollow terminus, please. There we go. Alright. So that's really interesting. I don't have an answer for that. That's my best guess, but I guess we may see, we may not. Who knows? I wasted a lot of nanites on that then. But oh well. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to this hollow terminus. We're going to talk to Apollo and hopefully, we'll meet up with Apollo or something. Or maybe Apollo's just another ghost in the machine. It's possible. It's possible Apollo's dead too. We don't know. Oh, of course. Acidic dust pockets. How pleasant. I love these planets. They're just so wonderful. Alright. Let's zoom on here. Zoom. Nope, up this way, thanks. Oh no. Ouch. Alright, fine, I'll walk up the stairs. Unless there's a deuterium plant somewhere, you're fine. No? No. Alright. We'll walk up the stairs, I guess, and the ladders. Like normal people. Well, what if we didn't have arms and legs? What if we had, like, a blob for a body and we couldn't climb ladders? How would we even progress the rest of this quest? Alright. That's a lot of sodium. Anyway. Activate. Hollow terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. Yes, I am well aware. Tune it to Apollo, please. I'm gonna recharge everything. Why am I gonna... I'm sorry. Hey, Apollo, how you doing? Have you found the glyphs for your world? Yes. I don't actually remember what they were, to be honest. I just sort of said them aloud and forgot them instantaneously. Okay, I'm almost ready. My suit is upgraded. My stomach is full. You have a stomach. That's useful information. And I've hired a Gek to look after my farm while I'm away. You have a farm? Wait, no, ask about the farm. Yes, I have a farm. What of it? It's not much, mostly fruit I found in my travels, but I'm hoping to expand. Anyway, this isn't your concern. I'm interested. You have a farm. I want to have a farm. We have a portal to attend to, do we not? Yes, we do, but... farming. Anyway, as I look at Apollo, I think of all that I saw within the portal, of what happened to Artemis when they walked that same path. I think of the fate of the Atlas, of the way Nada warned me not to return to those tunnels. Yeah, well, I don't know if the portals are safe. That's true, but we gotta keep moving, and if I refuse, he's just stuck there. He wants to pay his respects, and he's clearly very close. That's why they told me he has a farm. Oh, they want you to develop an emotional attachment to this person at the last possible minute. To know that Apollo has a life that Apollo has a life beyond just bounty hunting, beyond an existence that has sort of, that keeps him from place to place. Maybe he likes it. Maybe he likes his life anyway. Who cares? Right? I'm kind of tempted to say no. If we give him the glyphs, right? And he travels through, what if he's caught by Atlas like we were, or something? Or something worse? I don't know if the portals are safe. That's a very good point. I don't know that the portals are safe. In fact, we can say for certain that they're not safe. Which is terrifying. But it's his decision. I'm sure he knows the risks. I've described it to him. If he wants to go through, it's your choice, my friend. I give Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care, to remember what happened to Artemis. They assure me that they will, promising to see me soon. Good luck, friend. Before I go, they advised me to find out what I can from this null. They warned me to be careful, too.
Toxic protection falling.
Null? You and I need to speak. What's going on, bud? Two lost souls. One who cared too much, one who cared too little. Their lives have not become what was promised, have they? Every sentient being that has ever lived has felt that way at some point. I know I did once upon a time. I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you woke me. Oh, I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with portals, but whatever you did, I am here now. And I need your help. The Atlas. It is not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something I need your help to figure out. Why my help? The Sentinels do not just keep the peace across the universe, their motives run deeper than that, seeking out anomalies in the multiversal structure and eliminating them from existence. Have you looked at me? What do you think a Sentinel would do if they came across my forum? No, it has to be you, Traveler. I look very similar to you. Just for the record, we're both light bulbs. The Sentinels, yes, they've tried to attack me, but no worse than anybody else. You could do this on your own if you really wanted to. There is an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of a crashed freighter of great interest to our
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Of course there is. Of great interest to our investigation. There we will find the first secret, I am sure of it. Know that the Atlas is neither enemy nor friend to us, no more than the air or the wind might be called such names. But it is terrified, it is in pain, and we have a responsibility to help its suffering, no matter the cost. What do you mean it's in pain? Also, what do you mean it's terrified? I mean, I understand it might be afraid of us, but what do you mean it's in pain? That confuses me. Why is the Atlas in pain? Why does it feel pain? What's going on? Ouch. Visit Null's chosen observatory. It is 19 minutes away. And our ship is over here. Less than 19 minutes away. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna zoom on out. Alright, we've made it out past the atmosphere. Turn to find it. And it should be... No, I don't need to bring news. I don't want to go back. I'd love to talk to Nada, don't get me wrong, but I am terrified of the game crashing, and that fear... Oh, okay, good then. 8 seconds away. That I can deal with. Alright. But I do not want to risk the game crashing. Not again. We had 2 crashes last episode, and there has not yet been a new patch, so we're just gonna have to not talk to Nada right now. Which is unfortunate, because I'd really love to see it. I like the color of the lighting inside your ship. Well, thank you. I do too. It's a lovely ship. Alright. I want to get a mom van one day. Oh, sorry. A friend of mine has a ship that he calls the mom van. And it's a big cargo freighter. It has the maximum number of slots. It's really cool. I'd also like to buy an exotic ship at some point, which would be cool. Navigation data! Yay! Not like I already have 17 of it. I really need to turn it in. But I haven't yet. Oh, do we have to bust open the door? Oh, no, maybe not. Hey there, little Gek friend. The air around the beak life form smells foul. It seeps into my exosuit and makes me gag. Noticing my expression, the trader pecks at an element they carry. They break the substance into pieces and swallow each whole. Friend, despair. Gek trader replace. Gigidlatl. Poor Gek. Clarence Rohandel. Luklepoka. Luklepokopa. Safer. I don't know. Safer I cannot pronounce that word. Latlhunivsta. There is a deep gurgle, and the Gek emits a gas packet that smells delightful. The creature wipes their empty hands and beams at me with pleasure. Well, I'm going to thank them with some carbon, I guess. The trader nods a curt thank you. They decline to eat my gift, and the scent washes away. My senses return to a dull neutrality.
Toxic protection.
Alright.
Stabilizing.
An ocular array. Null's prediction was correct. The terminal is... I shouldn't read it, I just clicked the button. Oops, my bad. The observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station, managed by a Gek specialist, a translator. They were accused of questioning things that should not be questioned, or of sowing the seeds of dissent. This posting was meant to be a punishment. Ah. Well, on this planet, I can see that for sure. But it appears that this posting was the making of them. They found strange things in the wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that did not exist, and events that did not happen. The Gek went out to investigate one such craft, the life signature of a Korvax still on board, and they never returned. Is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how my friends ran into each other? There's a signal aboard the console, warning on repeat, 16 short bursts in a data loop. Give me those coordinates. I extract the coordinates for a distress signal. A crashed vessel awaits for me on another world. Oh, that's so cool! Is that how Nada and Polo met? Polo got sent out to a system, this system, perhaps, with another Gek friend in like exile, and then met Nada on a crashed ship. Alright, we gotta go over there then. And since we're going to space on what's probably to be a long pulse engine journey, that's right, you guessed it, I'm gonna talk about WoW Classic again. So where did I leave off? Oh yeah, so the guild is really awesome. That same friend that I mentioned before with the mob band, he runs the guild. He's really cool. I'm a mod for him on his streams and stuff. He's pretty awesome. We became friends many years ago because he agreed to do a Let's Play of a game that I made back when I was like 16. And I was really grateful for everything he did. He did it for free, he didn't say anything. He was just like, yeah, I'm happy to do it, no problem. And, you know, just stop by the charity stream that I'm hosting later. You know, donate something to charity. I'd be more than happy to help. No! Go away! I refuse to pay you. Okay, we're getting into a fight, boys.
Warning. Threat detected.
I knew I should have gotten rid of the salvage data. Alright, we gotta quickly blast some ships into non-existence. Ooh, these ships are tougher than the last ones, than the ones we normally face. I know, I keep saying I need to get weapons upgrades, but I still haven't. Okay, maybe not. They just keep doing barrel roll maneuvers. They're not actually attacking us. You guys are really bad pirates. Alright, well that was easy.
Hostile ships located.
It didn't take much. No, I know what you're targeting. That's not the right one. That's not right either, but it's somewhat right. Hold on. I want to see how... No! Cease and desist. Alright, hold on. We're just gonna... Boop. Alright, we've now moved the anomaly. It's that easy. I like how that works. It's so straightforward. We actually only have 4 minutes left in stream, so exploring this crashed freighter might be the last thing we do today. And then we'll keep exploring the story next time. Now, next time is going to be on September 28th, as I think I've mentioned a couple of times in this stream, so there is going to be a pretty big break until we are back. I'm going to probably put that in the Twitch description below, and I hope to see all of you next time. The next one might be a bit more heavily advertised, so we might get a lot of fresh faces. I'm probably going to I actually promote it on a few channels that I haven't talked about the fact that I'm streaming anywhere else, but hopefully it'll also be higher quality. I think I'm going to get a new mic and a few other things. Possibly an actual pair of headphones so I don't have these earbuds that I keep having to push into my ear. That are doing a very poor job of staying in my ears. Which should be pretty cool. So we're going to try and up the quality of the stream for the future. And hopefully, very much hopefully, I will be able to do this on a consistent basis. I am changing priorities a little bit for this upcoming year with regards to what I do in my free time. And I do want this to be part of it. I'd like to set aside some time to just stream, to have fun with it, because it's a really enjoyable experience streaming as I've had so far. I really like doing it. There are also new responsibilities that I'm taking on next year, next term in particular, which mean I'm not going to be doing some things that I normally would. Which is, I won't talk about that here, because I haven't told the people involved that I'm doing that yet. But, that'll come later. No! We're missing an encryption key! Secure containers. I assume one of these containers is going to give us... Oh, boy. Cargo pod? Is that it? Cargo pod. Cargo pod? Is it, are these cargo pods? Is that what we're looking for? Maybe it is. Alright, I'm gonna go explore that cargo pod. And maybe that's what we're looking for. Oh wait. Maybe it's not. Hold up, there's a... Oh. I think the pingings just were near to an electromagnetic hotspot. Alright. Safety panel. Well, we've got that. For the first time, we have pure ferrite. Log encryption. Heck yeah. Whoa, radiation leak. Alright. Okay, we now have what we need to access the actual logs, which is incredibly useful. Okay, crew manifest missing, limited data available. Please unlock. Thank you kindly. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything I will survive, but I must die as I lived. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the Sentinels did not seem much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. Oh, come on. Alright, we're gonna get a bunch of these. Why is it making us get these keys? Why is that necessary? No Man's Sky. Don't break apart that story. I want to finish it. I want to read more of the log. Ah, we don't have pure ferrite. Of course we don't. Okay, I'm gonna make a... Hello? Hello? I'm not gonna scan it, I'm sorry. I can't open up the build terminal. I cannot open up the build terminal. At all. If I can't open up the build terminal, we have no way of making pure ferrite. If we have no way of making pure ferrite, this episode is over. Hello? I can open up that menu, but not the construction menu? I just want to place down a... Hello? Hello? Oh wait. No, our portable refiner's here. We have it in our inventory. Okay, I'm gonna try moving it. No. I'll try transferring it to the ship. But if we can't access the construction menu, I guess we're done for the day. Many mysteries left. But no answers. No, well, I guess we got a few answers, but not a ton of answers. Not enough answers. That's for sure. I'm gonna grab some of the ferrite while I'm here. Alright. Let me see if transferring it to the starship fixes it. Let me do the proper transfer, not just the drag and drop. Maybe it'll just re-register that it's a memory. Nope, I am hitting the Z key. Nothing is happening. Alright, well, for lack of being able to access the construction menu on this planet, we are done with today's episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you're watching this on video, if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I've never said that before in any of the other episodes, but I am uploading these to YouTube consistently. Before, it wasn't certain whether or not I would, but I am now, so please be sure to, watch the video, or you have watched the video. Please be sure to interact with the video, all that fun stuff. Oh, and click the bell, because that's how YouTube works now. In order to actually get notifications about new videos, more upcoming in the series, you have to make sure that bell is activated, dinged, so you have notifications ready to go. Alright, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode on the 28th. So there's going to be a 3-week gap? Yeah, about a 3-week gap before the next episode. I look forward to seeing you all then, and hopefully... Oh, wait. No, that's okay. We'll build the base. I'll build the base in my spare time. I was thinking, how am I going to get back there? But there's a teleporter. We're fine. Alright, see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!